Welcome back to Food and Stuff, where on this side of my page we talk about stuff, aka people's business, and the other side, which is the shorts, we deal with all things food related. So today again, we'll be talking about a Jay Sparkle. She posted two videos recently. One was a Mother's Day haul, and the other one she spoke about life as a single mom and starting over. And she said some things that I wanna, talk about a little. So let's get into it. And please, if you're listening, you're watching, you're doing whatever, let me know in the comments below what you want me to talk about, and I will be glad to do so. So she called this video Picking Up the Pieces Back to Single Mom Life. And when she was doing the video, she said one of the clips. She said she had a brand deal to do, which is that she has some blinds to put up, and then she has I think a vacuum thing today. I tell you, watch her content because I genuinely do like her. And she was like, it's so strange that she's building a home that she's not really going to be able to grow in, grow her family and grow as a person and grow as a wife. And she was like, oh, well, we got to do what you have to do. Now I want to say something. A lot of us, we tend to like to take the short end of the stick. And I'm saying I'm not here to tell her what to do, but this is my opinion. He has shown himself to be a cheater multiple times. And sometimes in our hearts of hearts, in the depths of our hearts, we believe that people are different and they could change. But Maya Angelou said, when people show us who they are, we must believe them. People can change. I'm not going to doubt that. But for us to change, we have to have that desire to change. We have to be conscious of the things that we do so that change is effective. Saying to you, honey, I'm sorry, or Jay, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do it again. And then bam, you find it out again. It does not reflect the character of a person who wants to change. Ideally, we all would like to have um a nuclear family to raise our children, which is traditional to have a mother and a father raising our children. But sometimes it's better to have a happy mother who is alone and a happy father. So we have a child who is happy and healthy and emotionally developed. You don't want your child to be seeing that mommy always crying and they're always fighting and they're always fussing. And that is the memory that she grows up with as a child. Now, I was thinking about something, and it's not my business, but we're going to talk about it anyway. The both of you are living in the house still, and I don't know if she's ever gonna listen to my content, and this is not advice, but I'm just thinking out loud. Both of you are living in the house, and they say familiarity breeds contempt, but familiarity also breeds fondness. So it meaning that if you're in the space with him, you are probably going to, the fire is probably going to rekindle, and you're probably going to find yourself when you're in need for sex, you're going to probably have sex with him. And you're going to think to yourself, maybe this relationship could work. I don't know if that's an angle that you would have looked at or she would have looked at and thought about, but it's something that she needs to consider. Now, she spoke about also how she feels like how when she's in a depressed state or a sad state, and when she looks at herself, it makes her even more depressed. And she made a conscious decision to pick herself up and to go out and to get her hair done. And she did her eyelashes. And yes, there are days, and she did her eyelashes. Let me finish my point. And she said she did feel better. And in that same video, it's one video because it's a pretty long video. She also said that one of the days she spent in bed and she cried for the entire day. Now, Jay, I don't know if you're going to listen, as I said, or whoever. This is a relationship that you would have had, I don't know if it's for 5 years or 6 years. And when things come to an end that you would have put your heart and your soul and your mind and your liver and your toe in, you understand, and it comes to an end, grieving is a natural process that you have to go through. You have to go through it. So it means that some days you're going to be okay, and some days you're going to be sad, and some days you're not going to even think about it. And the days you're not thinking about it, something is going to trigger a memory, and you're going to go right back. And I commend you for saying that you're going to go to therapy because you do not want to take the hurt and the burden into a new relationship. I think I did mention that in my last video. It's very important that you're healed. So when you go into a relationship, you don't carry that sort of energy and that sort of baggage with you as a sort of a shackle. And you're using it as a defense mechanism that will hinder the growth of a new relationship. Now, I want to also say that you're thinking about going back home, and I could understand because you have your support system there. But to me, you said yeah, that your dad is there, and you have like aunts and I guess cousins also living in the state where you are at, and you have to rely on the people closest to you. I think you're in a good place to build an amazing life for you and your daughter, and your story is going to resonate with so many, especially young women. So I think you should stay and in time when you're making your money because we wanted to make your money. And I tell you, if you ever watch my video, you don't know me because obviously you don't see a face. Whenever I watch your videos and your ads roll, girl, I play those ads and I play it to the end because I wanted to make your money. And I know that is one of the ways that you make your money. But I want you to carry this energy that you have now. I want you to continue like this, and brands are going to see how put together you are. How not put together. I'm looking for a better word, but you're not very volatile, and that you're not going to come on the internet and drag your husband or your ex-husband or whatever he is now. I don't know what you want to call him, but you recognize that the thing didn't work, and you said to yourself, hey, life goes on. And for that, I am very proud of you. And I want you to stay and I want you to build a life. And, if they say if at first you don't succeed, you dust yourself off and you try again. So, the failure is not falling, but it's when we fall when we remain down. So you gotta pick up that crown and dust it off and fix your crown on your head and start walking again. Start being a queen again. And eventually you're going to feel better and you're going to look back on this and you're going to laugh about it. You're going to shake your head and you're going to see yourself, I was so dumb. I was so dumb. Why is it? Why I didn't listen to my gut? Why this? Why that? And another thing I want to point out, which for me is a safety and security issue, there's a text in the Bible that says, the heart of man is deceitful and desperately wicked. Who can know it? Now, you don't know what goes on in a person's thought. And I do not know what is the decision you guys have in selling the house, but I think for your safety, it would be good for you to get your own space where you live separate with your dads. I know it's going to be probably a financial struggle, and I hope that you're looking for place and you're just not telling us because I know a lot of things on your channels are recorded in real time and you're probably living in a new space already and we don't know. But I hope for your own safety and for your peace of mind that you find a space that you and your daughter could live, and he doesn't have that sort of access to you where he comes home and he sees you, and he feels that yeah, we could work this thing out, and it could really turn into an ugly situation. So guys, just sound off in the comments. Let me know what you think. Share some advice. Share your thoughts, your opinion on what's going on with her. It's a really sad and unfortunate situation that you would have left your where you're living to go elsewhere and things didn't work out the way you wanted. But I always say, grow where you're planted. So you're there now. Seize your opportunity to make an amazing life for yourself. You're not the first person to have gone through a separation or divorce where their spouse would have cheated. Then you're not going to be the last. So people who listen, let me know in the comments what you want to talk about. And you guys have yourself a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend.